Hello, this video is all about how to run an investment property, and it's all about being organized. If you're new here, I'm Jane Stoller. I'm a life-biz organizer, and I'm so glad that you landed on this channel. For the best organizing, both life and business advice, please hit the bell below to be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. And I'm so glad you're here. You're likely here because you either like my videos, I hope, or want to get more organized in your life or business, or you want to have an investment property or have one. Maybe you run it on Airbnb already and you want to get it a bit more organized. So I'm here to give you my tips on how to do this. I have two of my own right now, plus I used to run several. My parents had a business where they ran cabins, so I'm really familiar with platforms to run them on and how to get it super organized so you can still do other things and have another business. I want to say something that's important. This is not a passive income. A lot of people say, oh, it's passive, you don't have to do anything. No. Every day I focus on my investment properties. At some point, there's questions, there's lots of things that come up, there's repairs. It is not passive income. It is hard work. And it takes a lot to actually get your goal to have one as well. So I have another video coming on how to actually goal manifest that, but this is strictly on how to get it more organized. So let's dive right in. First tip is make a plan. Figure out first, if you don't already have an investment property, where you want to have it, what's the market like, talk to experts, how long it'll take you to save up to buy that, or what kind of investments you need, or mortgages, or whatever you need. Make a plan on where the property is, if it's a house, condo, duplex, whatever it may be. You want to have that listed out so you can always be working towards that. The next is probably even in your planning stage you'll want to do this, but also especially if you have an Airbnb already or a property, you need to know the costs to run it. These are my base costs. My sunk cost, if nobody rents it or nobody lives in it, I know how much it costs. For example, my house in Bahamas, Stilts House, Exuma, I have a spreadsheet, but I know that it cost me $12,000 US to run this place. If nobody was in it, it's just like that's the cost to maintain it. It's insurances, the landscaping every month, and the cleaner if nobody's in it. They still have to refresh it so there's no mold, electricity, TV, all of that is $12,000 US. Every year I relook at it because, costs increase or maybe they decrease, whatever. But you want to know the cost. You'll have to be able to support if there is, let's say, a pandemic and nobody rents your place. So those are really important break-even costs that I really want you to know on your investment property. Next is marketing. So a lot of people just throw their place on Airbnb and think, okay, people are going to rent it, come to my apartment. Well, it might happen if you're in a really great location or if there's low demand or low supply and high demand. But again, you really want to market your place and make it a bit different. I believe in using Airbnb and vrbo are my top platforms that I always use for my properties. But all of my properties also have a website and an Instagram account. This is to help get more of a community feel. And I like when people tag pictures. I can add way more pictures on Instagram than on Airbnb. The website also gives a bit more information. I can post videos on the area. I can put my downloadable guidebook on there. It makes it a bit more of an experience rather than just renting. And this is really key if you want repeat guests and also for increasing your reviews. And it's not that difficult. Making a website on a Squarespace, I did mine. Instagram, I use Hootsuite to pre-record or pre-schedule all the pictures. It's quite simple to get that started, and then your guests will also really appreciate it. The next is to assess. Assess what is working and what is not working. You'll notice a lot of times guests are asking for this, they're not asking for this, so you always need to be constantly assessing their needs. Are you getting bookings, and if not, is it the price? Always be looking to see what you can do to make changes to make your property more appealing in that current market, and of course as the future changes. And my last tip is to really make it unique. So I like my places, I actually live in them a lot of the time, so they are like my home that I rent out. So it's even more unique because I have a lot of personal touches in there. In my Whistler house, I have a snowboard that says Organized Jane. I've gotten a surfboard that has the name of the loft in it. I really try to make things unique. I also offer my guests a signed copy of my books. They can purchase, and they also get a free gift, one of my travel scales when they arrive. So just these little things to make the property a bit more unique. I know a lot of people leave maybe a refreshment or wine on arrival or some snacks. In Mexico, often in Cabo, they leave chips and salsa. When you arrive at a place, you want that unique feeling. And as well, little things like in my bathroom, I leave high quality soaps and conditioners, and I let everybody know that ahead of time so they don't need to overpack before they arrive. So all those little unique touches will make a difference and get you stellar reviews, repeat guests, and also make you feel like you're actually doing a great service by sharing your home. So those are my quick tips on how to run an investment property. Of course, there's still lots of behind the scenes in terms of, if things break, or having contractors on hand that can fix things, and really having a good team on the ground for cleaning and things like that. But these are my really high level tips to help get you started. If you want more information, I'm always happy to share. I've left the links below of my 2 properties, their Instagram handles, so you can have a look at those. And also, I'm offering you an ability to get your investment property business more organized. You can jump into a free webinar I'm hosting, which gives you 6 tips on how to organize the back end of any business, including your investment property business. So I hope you liked this video. It was a bit different than my usual ones, but I get a lot of questions on that. So if you like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. You can share it with your friends, and you can also leave some comments below, and I hope to see you next week.